They completely failed our family.
The woman who lost her husband and ex-husband in a murder-suicide tells her story to Local 12 News. Good evening. The woman whose ex-husband shot and killed her husband in front of her children says the violence could have been prevented.
Amy Kroening says she warned the court several times. Her ex-husband, Zuriel Turk, wrote threatening letters to her family. Sunday, Turk opened fire on Kroening's husband, Mark, as he brought Turk's 4 children for a visit. Local 12's Joe Webb spoke to Amy Kroening today, joins us live in the newsroom with why she was afraid of what Zuriel might do. Joe.
Well, Curtis, Zuriel Turk is a bit of a mystery. Some people who've known him for years are shocked by what he did at that Dairy Queen and say somehow the system failed him. Not Amy Kroening. She says Turk was evil, that his letters and a recent 16-page manifesto are the rantings of a dangerous man. She says the family court knew that and failed to protect her second husband and her children.
The story of Zuriel Turk can be seen in the paper trail he left behind at the Kenton County Courthouse. Acquitted of sexual abuse, accused of intimidating a witness, but that charge dismissed, a lawsuit claiming his pastor stole his wife, and a failed attempt to get a protective order on the man police say he killed at the Dairy Queen last weekend. A lot of stuff, but there's a lot we can't see that is confidential.
There are 2 folders of court documents stating how afraid I was of this man and how many numerous times we went to court expressing our fear and concern about how evil this man was and how capable he was of this.
Amy Kroening stood with her mother this afternoon to share her story. They are adamant that the violence at the Dairy Queen could have been avoided. Turk's letters and other writings had become much more threatening.
This last time we asked the judge to give us supervised visitation or no visitation. We tried to stop it because he continued to talk bad about us, tell the kids that they were kidnapped, tell the kids that I was trying to collect ransom money.
But last weekend's visit went on. Mark Kroening brought the couple's 4 children to the Dairy Queen when Turk started firing into the car. They think it's a miracle the children were spared.
I think he was out for everything at this point. He was out to get whoever he could.
The children were not injured. Amy Kroening says you can blame the system for anyone who was.
I think after all the warnings that I tried to give him, all the warnings that he gave them through his writings, they completely failed our family. They completely failed my husband, Mark Kroening. They failed all of us.
Now, Amy Kroening says Mark Kroening was her best friend. She says her children loved him, and he loved them like they were his own. Curtis?
Joe, anywhere from family court on this?
Nothing. We tried to get, we went to the clerk's office today to try and get a look at that stuff, and it's confidential. It's under seal.
All right, Joe, thank you. Attorney Eric Dieters, who represented Turk in his lawsuit against the pastor, said he was also a victim of the system. Dieters says Turk's problem snowballed after he was wrongfully accused of sexual abuse and lost his children.